sequential turn signal animated white LED bar taillights with the black housing and smoke lens are a perfect choice for the 2018 through 2020 F-150 owners searching for an aggressive and bold taillight option to replace their factory halogen non-bliss taillights. Now this set is great for the F-150 owner who's either tired of the plain factory style or the dull halogen lighting and wants a modern and stealthy look to the back of the truck, or has even damaged their current taillights and rather than replacing them with the same factory style, wants a modern and stylish upgrade for the truck. Now, it's also great if you want a choice that brings a lot to the table when it comes to the non-traditional look and the premium features, while also being painless to install, making the swap hassle-free. This set of taillights has a lot of features packed in, but starting with the design and the look, these have a smoked finish to the lens, which keeps these very stealthy looking while also showing off the housing on the inside and the lighting configuration underneath. Now, when these are lit up, they are even more noticeable with a thick red fiber optic style running light, taking up a majority of the housing on the inside to keep your truck very noticed on the road. And they also have a stack of bright red LEDs on the inner portion for the brakes and the turn signal, as well as a bright white LED strip at the bottom for a big bump in visibility when you're reversing at night. Now the turn signal strip on the inside here is also sequential to keep other drivers much more aware of what you're doing in your truck, and the running light has a breathing effect when activated for a premium and more custom feel. These have a tough ABS plastic construction, which is molded for a direct factory-like fit and is tough to hold up to the elements. And the lens is also durable, being lightly impact resistant, and even though it does have a pretty heavy smoke to it, these are DOT and SAE approved. And the lighting on the inside, being full LED, offers a high output, but the LEDs are also efficient for a long lifespan, and they come with a built-in resistor and OE plugs for a hassle-free install process. Now this set here is about $425 for the pair, which is right in the middle of the category as far as price is concerned. Now comparing this set to other choices, these are going to have a much more unique appearance compared to some other plain options, with the very large running light bar that takes up a majority of the taillight and other features that make this stand out while still keeping to that middle ground pricing. Now a lot of the choice comes down to your preference in styling, so if this is the look that you're going for, but you also want a hassle-free set of full LED taillights to complement your F-150, this is going to be a great option to consider. Install here, as I mentioned, is an easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and it really shouldn't take you any longer than an hour or so to get these installed. At this point, I'm going to hand it over to one of our installers here. They're going to show you a step-by-step breakdown on how you can bolt these up to your F-150 at home. So that wraps it up for what I have to say. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install, you will need an impact or a ratchet and an 8mm socket. All right, today we're going to be installing some taillights on our F-150, so let's get started. All right, so we're going to need to remove our factory taillight first. It's held in by these two 8mm screws. So we've got our 8mm socket, we'll get those out. Set those aside. And we'll pull our taillight out. Once we have that out, we can unplug it. So we'll just press down on the clip, unplug our light. And once you have this side out, you can do the same thing for the other side. All right, so now we can install our new light. The first thing we're going to do is plug it in. It has an OEM style connector. Make sure that snaps into place securely. Tuck our wiring back so we don't pinch it. Line up all our locators. Get that into place. Then we'll reinstall our 8mm screws. I like to start these by hand. Just kind of make sure they're going in straight. Then we'll bring back our 8mm socket. Tighten these down. Then once you have this side on, you can repeat the same process for the other side. Alrighty, that about wraps up our review and install of our sequential turn signal animated white LED bar taillights with black housings and smoke lenses for your 18 to 20 F-150 with factory halogen non-BLS taillights. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.